All right. Good morning, squad. So we're going to rock and roll in just a minute here, but quick announcements before we start the session. I'm going to be using plenty of equipment here. Kettlebell. Also, I've got some dumbbells in the mix. If you've got a mini band, I'll be using that. If you don't have any of the equipment, just do the best you can with body weight variations. I'll be sure to show some alternatives. One more piece that we'll use is either a medicine ball that doesn't bounce or a towel for some slams. Modify anything that you need to, and let's have some fun. Oh, by the way, if you want to listen to your own music, throw on a playlist. I get a little extra motivation for you. Let's rock and roll, team. We'll start up on the feet. We're just going to jog in place. So see if you can find your midfoot staying off the heel, just nice and easy. One of the themes of today is preserving the joints but challenging the muscles. We're going to try to pay attention to our body here. So if the ankles, hips, knees, they start to bug you, be sure to scale back. We want to focus on the muscles to preserve the joints. Let's go to a jumping jack, or either a stepping or a hopping jumping jack. So in and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. If it feels all right, let's speed it up for the next 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, next move, karaoke step. Just move side to side with the space that you got. A little bit of footwork. Step in front, step behind. Step in front, step behind. So also known as the grapevine. The lateral movements and some footwork. Boxer shuffle is our next move. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, hop and swap, arms pumping at your side. We'll speed it up if it feels all right for the last 10 seconds. Hop and swap, arms pumping. 3, 2, 1, good. Lock the feet on the ground, rotate the torso from side to side. So just a little bit of rotation here. Feet are locked to start, and then let's add a pivot. Rotate a little bit further. A little bit more on the rotation, and if it feels all right now, as you pivot, dip the back knee, rotate into the leg that's in front. So just working side to side, a little rotational lunge, some balance. Good, find yourself in a wide stance, 10 toes facing straight ahead. Shift your weight from side to side, lateral lunge. Bend into the leg you step towards, other leg straightens out. Good, next move, slight bend at the knees. Hips go back, hands go to the floor. Push one hand into the floor, open up the other arm to the sky. Come back to the center, switch sides. So windmill. A couple of inchworms coming up next. So now straighten the legs out, walk the hands out to a high plank, pause, walk back and repeat. Let's make our way to a high plank position. Shoulders stacked right over the hands, keeping a flat back, shoulder taps. Brace the midsection. Firing up the midsection here a bit, trying to keep balanced hips. World's greatest stretch coming up next. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Open up the right hand to the sky. Step back to a high plank. Left foot outside the left hand. Open up the left hand to the sky. Reach long. One more time on each side. So back at your high plank. Right foot outside the right hand reaches up. And then left foot outside the left hand reaches up. Good, let's rise to a split squat position. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Dip the back knee, push through a vertical front shin. 4 or 5 reps. And switch it over to the other side. Get low, get tall. Next move, feet together, hips back, chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades. Open and close. We'll make a T with the arms. Same position, reach up, pull back. We'll make a Y. Stand tall, swing the arms in front of the chest, open, close. And then pull the hands up over the shoulders, back to the hips. Squat progression, hands to the sky, touch the toes. Drop into a squat, reach up, and then stand up and repeat. Toe touch, squat, reach up, stand up. All right, we can grab the mini band if you've got it. If you don't, no sweat. Mini band is going to go around the kneecaps. So mini band is on the kneecaps. We got 2 steps, 2 squats, so lateral steps. Half squat position, take 2 steps right, 2 squats, drop low, get tall. Get back to your half squat, 2 steps left. Get low, get tall in the squat. I'll time it. Just do the best you can with the technique. Time on it 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 2 steps, 2 squats. Now, if you don't have the band, you can just go through the same pattern. 1, 2 step, 1, 2 squat. Firing up the hips and the glutes here. 10 toes facing straight ahead. Try to keep tension on the band as you go through the lateral steps. Make sure the band doesn't buckle the knees together as you go through the squat. Last 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Carefully kick the band off. We're going to get rocking and rolling with our first move of the day, which is a kettlebell hinge or a swing. So if you got a kettlebell, great. If you don't, you could use a dumbbell. If you don't have any equipment, you could do a bodyweight swing, which we're practicing this hip hinge pattern. So if you got a wall behind you, it's like you're pushing your butt towards the wall behind you, hinging at the hip joint, soft knees, and then we're standing up and ending in this vertical plank position. So you could do that. If you don't have any equipment, you can do the bodyweight swing. If you do have a kettlebell or dumbbell, we're going to swing the bell through the thighs and then stand up quick, and the bell's going to float up to the shoulders. So that's our first move. You choose the variation that you can do a good technique. And let's have some fun. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Full foot is on the ground. Hike the bell, snap the hips. Practice exhaling on the way up. Great work keeping a flat back. Like you're jumping with the feet glued to the ground. Let's work for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous. We're going to go to a plank position next. From your plank position, keeping stable hips, rise to the hands. When you get to the hands, we've got 4 mountain climbers, 2 on each side, and then control back to plank. Pause there. Start it over. Up, up. 4 mountain climbers, down, down. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the climbers. Try to keep a flat back the whole way through. Imagine you got an object balanced on the back. Feel the strength of the midsection engaged to resist rotation around the hips. Strong shoulders, strong abs. You can always hold a regular plank if the plank, march, and climber are too much for you today. Get what you need today. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Next move, lateral lunge, stepping side to side. If you got weight, we can use it. We're just going to hold it down below the hips. You're going to step left, lunge left, bring the feet together, step right, lunge right, bring the feet together. You could go body weight if you need to. Time on it 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin to lateral lunge. Work your range of motion. We're going to go side to side. Bend into the leg you step towards. The other leg straightens out. 10 toes facing straight ahead. Trying to maintain good posture up top. Think about sinking your weight into the hip of the stepping leg and the bending leg. Practice the move. Best form you got. That's your main priority today, is just trying to get your best technique. Feel the muscles work. The quads, hamstrings, glutes. Work your range of motion. We're going to try to control that range. Okay, use the muscles to control your full range. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Either with a ball that does not bounce or the towel, we're going to go to a tall kneeling position. And we're going to slam the towel down to the ground. So slight bend at the hips. As you slam, if you have a ball, again, it has to be one that has no bounce. If you got a ball on the concrete floor, That's a good option as well. 3, 2, 1, begin. Tempo works. The idea is to move quick. Break the ball, break the floor, or break the towel, break the floor. Have some fun, but make sure you're controlling this. Pay attention. If this feels sketchy on the shoulders, elbows, lower back, scale back as needed. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous. That's round 1, team. Round 2 coming up. Kettlebell swing. Hike the bell, snap the hips. Practice that vertical plank at the top of the move. If you don't have the bell, just imagine you do. Feet are glued. Activate the hamstrings and glutes. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hands are nice and close to the hips. If you do have a bell, make sure the hands stay close to the hips as you pull through. We want to be able to maintain a safe position at the spine. And if the bell drops below the kneecaps, the spine has a tendency to curve a little bit too much. Let's go for another 10 seconds. Powerful reps, full foot on the ground, strong finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Plank march with a mountain climb coming. Again, you can just hold a regular plank if that's your preference today. Drop to the knees if you need to. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 on each side of the climber. Try not to bounce at the hips too much there on the climb. So stay tight. Get up, get down. Resisting that hip shift. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Lateral lunge coming up next. Stepping from side to side. Work your range of motion. Bend into the leg you step towards. Other leg straightens. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Work your range. Think about putting the weight into the hip of the stepping leg. Feel the muscles around the hip, quad, hamstrings, glutes. Feel those muscles work. Let's go for another 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Slams. So either with the ball or the towel or pillow, anything you got that does not bounce. Try to be explosive. 3, 2, 1. Again. Try to move the towel or pillow, ball, whatever you got. Try to move it quick. But maintain good posture. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 rounds down. We got 1 to go. Start late if you need to. I'm going to move this pretty quick. So feel free to take an extra breather if you're not quite ready to rock. My time for the swing is on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're underway. Feel the hamstrings and glutes work to control this pattern. Strong hips, strong core at the top, good posture at the top of the move. Stack the rib cage right over the hips at the top, and then send the hips back towards the wall behind you. Full foot on the ground, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. Take a deep breath. We're going to the planks. Get up. 4 climbers. Get down. Balance steps. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Balance a shoe on the back. Halfway. 10 seconds to go. Stay with me, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Lateral lunge. Going side to side. Hips go back, chest stays up, 10 toes facing ahead. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Feet together in between. Alternate left and right. Bending into the leg you step towards. Control the pattern. Nice mobility. Control lower body strength. You're about sending the hips back, maintaining your posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. Towel slam or ball slam. Here's your next move. From that tall kneeling position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. It's all. Break the floor. 10 seconds. Water break coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. Good start, team. Let's grab some water. A little fist bump for you. Take a minute off. While you're resting, I'll show you our next move. Split squat. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to drop into a hold to start. So we're holding. About 10, 15 seconds of this hold. I'm just going to say go, get up, get down. Okay, so we'll get through a set on the left, and then same thing on the right. We'll hold and then go. On the go call, we want to be relatively quick but in control. So don't lose your control. But maybe a 1 count up, 1 count down, or somewhere within that range. So we're really putting the quad under some tension. Pay attention to the knee joint though. That bugs the knees. Scale it back or change your range of motion. Okay? So starting with the hold. By the way, you can load this if you like, but that might be a challenge. 3, 2, 1, begin. So we're gonna hold vertical front shin, nice posture up top. Ribs are kind of right over the hips. Back knee is just an inch or 2 off the ground, unless you need to change your range a bit. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. So now let's go. Get up, get down. Kind of burning it out here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start it over on the other side, starting on with the hold on your mark and set go. So just holding this position. Back knee is dipped. Vertical front shin. Nice posture. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A little bit of pace here, but maintain your control. So don't lose your form. Best form you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. All right. Set of dumbbells if you've got them. If you don't, no sweat. Arm leg extension. Watch closely. This is a newer move. This is a tricep extension with a leg lower. So arms are going to extend or lower. Legs are going to extend or lower. As both lower, try to keep the lower back to the ground. At the top, we're going to press. So elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Control down. Exhale, control up. Okay, so a little bit of abs. If you don't have the weight, just focus on the leg lower piece. I'll time it. Do the best you can with the form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Think about exhaling on the way up. 90-degree angle at the elbows. If you got the weight, you can go matching weights. You could also go down to 1. Okay, so if you only have 1, just make sure you have a nice grip on it. Safety first. So tricep extension with the leg lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Third move, curl with a press. Okay, if you don't have any equipment, just try to find something with a little bit of weight. I'm going to go tall kneeling position. You could go standing if you like, but I've got a low ceiling. So I want to get through the full range of motion. So either with one dumbbell, one kettlebell, one piece of resistance, or matching. Curl to the shoulders, press to the sky, control back, repeat. I'll time it, do the best you can with the form. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Curl to the shoulders, press to the sky. If the press bugs your shoulders, so if overhead is not for you, just focus on the curl. Think strength. Trying to lock the rib cage down right over the hips. You're just a statue. The only thing to move is the arms. Good strength. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to get speed jack, active recovery. On your mark, get set, go. Circle the feet. In and out with the feet. Up and down with the arms. Just a little active recovery. If you need an extra breather, take this time off. We're starting round 2 in about 20 seconds. Another 10 seconds on the jack, and then we'll get set back up for the split squats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out on the jacks. And let's get prepped for that split squat hold. Vertical front shin. Just kind of frozen in that position on your mark. Get set, go. So we're just holding, round 2 underway. Vertical front shin, nice posture. Trying to load the quads, hamstrings, glutes. So strong legs here, full front foot on the ground on your mark. Get set, let's go. We're kind of burning it out here. Again, challenge the muscles, preserve the joints. So really think about using the muscles of the leg, not so much the knee joint. 3, 2, 1. Let's start it over on the other side on your mark. Get set, let's go. Vertical front shin. Load those muscles, holding, just frozen here. And then we're gonna rep it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get low, get tall. Full front foot pushing into the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! All right, let's head back to the arm leg extension for the tricep. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Elbows at a 90-degree angle. Upper arms stay vertical. Just hinging at the elbows as you lower the legs, and think about the lower back. Make sure the lower back isn't rising off the floor as you extend the legs. Feel the abs work to resist that extension at the lower back. Think of it as a practice. Practice the technique. Feel the muscles work. 6, come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Curl, press. Whatever you got. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Curl to the shoulders, press to the sky. Really trying to lock down the torso, feel the abs engaged. Don't forget to breathe. And then challenge the muscles of the arms and shoulder. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Jumping jack recovery. You dictate the challenge here. If you need an extra breather, you can step through or just rest. If you're feeling good, try to get after it a little bit. Try to push yourself aerobically. Push the tempo here at the jacks. Just make sure we're not pushing ourselves at the expense of good form for the next round. Okay, so we got to stay dialed in with our focus on form. Last few seconds on the jack. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. 10 seconds. We're starting round 3. One final round of these. Starting with a hold in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Vertical front shin. Nice posture up top. Load the quads, hamstrings, glutes. And get ready to rep it out in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get up, get down. A little bit of a burner. 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's halfway. Start it over on the other side on your mark and say go. Just hold them. Frozen here. Sturdy as a rock, like a statue. Gonna rep it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get low, get tall. Big vertical front shin. Come on, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Let's head to the floor. Triceps or arm leg extension. If you don't have weight, just focus on the leg lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Elbows are pointed to the sky as you drop the weights. Don't actually drop the weights as you lower the weights. Pay attention to your lower back. Feel the abs work to resist extension there. Let's go for another 10 seconds. Can you get a couple more quality reps? Three, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Curl, press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Curl to the shoulders, press to the sky. If overhead bugs, you just stick with the curl. Keep breathing. Keep the midsection tight. 15 seconds to go. Dig in, focus on form all the way through. 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. A little active recovery, some jumping jacks. Water break coming. You need to take a break now, take it. Otherwise, join me on the jacks. You got about 20 seconds. Push the tempo as you see fit today. 10 seconds, come on. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo, water break. Grab some water, take a few deep breaths. Gonna move into our finish now. Imam Finisher. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. We were going to have an A minute and a B minute. I'm going to show you all the moves first. A minute, push up. You're going to be counting reps. We're going to start with 7. That's your magic number. 7 push-ups. Drop to the knees if you need to. Once you finish your 7, we got 7 skates on each side. That's 14. That is minute 1. Minute 2 is a row and a squat hop. Same deal, 7 and 7. For the row, if you got dumbbells, hips are gonna go back. We're gonna set the dumbbells just under the knees, keep a flat back. Row, control. Take control, find a weight that challenges you if you've got options. If you don't have dumbbells, but you've got a band, step on the band, 7 reps. Next move, squat, hop, drop the hips, squat, hop, stick the landing. If you're not jumping, take the jump away. 7 and 7 is the rep scheme for that one as well. Okay, so we're starting with the push-ups. 7 push-ups, 7 and 7 skater hops. And then minute B, we'll go rows and squat hops. We're gonna get 4 sets through of each move. That's 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes of work. It's our finisher, okay? Once you've done those 7 reps, rest until the next minute, okay? Trust me, if it feels too easy with the first set, there's a way to remedy that, which you'll see as we go. Okay, so let's start. 7 push-ups, 7 skaters on each side. 3, 2, 1. We are underway. Come to the knees if you need to. Just trying to get your 7 reps. Once you get your 7, going for a skate. 13, 14, good. Okay, 7 and 7. Once you finish, rest. We're at 35 seconds into this first minute, rest. Next minute, or next moves are starting at the top of the next minute, which is in 15 seconds. As a reminder, row for 7, squat hop for 7. Okay? Should be a quicker minute. Take your time on the rows. Don't rush. And find a weight that challenges you. 3, 2, 1. Again, good flat back. Row to the chest, control down. Do it with me. There's 1. 2, nice control. 3, don't rush. Embrace the challenge here. 4, 5, couple more. 6. Here's the 7th. Good, carefully set the weight down. 7 squats or 7 squat hops. 7. Okay, rest. We're 35 seconds into this minute. Round 2 starts in 20 seconds now. So we're 40 seconds in, 20 seconds until round 2. Option to bring the number to 8. Okay, so we got 8 push-ups, 8 skaters on each side, 8 rows, 8 squat hops. That's just an option. I don't want you to feel like you're working for the whole minute. Okay, you do you. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Drop to the knees if you need to. Hey, if you need to scale that number back, if 6 is more of an adequate number for you, you do you. Get what you need today. Once you're done, rest. 40 seconds in, 20 seconds till the top of the next minute. If you're still working, rest now. Take a rest. If you're done now, next minute starts in 10 seconds. Okay, so make sure we get a little bit of rest. So if you're not getting 15 seconds of rest, stay with the number that you're at, or even scale it back. All right, rows and squat hops on your mark, get set, go. Option to go 8 and 8. Shoulders down away from the ears. Embrace the challenge here. Don't rush. The tendency with the EMOMs can be to rush a little bit, but let's embrace the challenge, especially for this one. This is a good classic strength move. We want to maintain some control here. Once you get your 8, set it down, or your 7 or 6, whatever you're doing. Woo, team. 40 seconds in, 20 seconds till the top of the next minute. You know what I'm going to say. If you're feeling up for the challenge, let's go to 9. Let's get that 9 push-ups, 9 and 9 on the skates. That's just an option. Time on 4. 3, 2, 1, begin. Maintain the best technique you've got. Master the mechanics. One, 2, 3, 4, Preserve the joint. Step through this one. If it starts to bug the knees, I lost count. 15, 16, 17, 18 maybe. Whew. If you're still working, rest now. Call it good now. 15 seconds until the start of the next minute. Rows and squat hops. Maintain your control on the rows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Feel the shoulder blades pull together. Exhale as you pull. Option to go 9 and 9. Woo! 40 seconds in, 20 seconds until the top of the final round through. If you're still working in now, last round, you know what I'm gonna say. Option to go 10 and 10. Last round of moves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. Woo! Vertical forearms in the push-up. Work your range, go to the knees if you need to. 30 seconds in. 40 seconds in. Woo, team. If you're still working, stop now. 12 seconds until the start of our final round. Row, squat, hop. I invite you to join me in a squat hold after you finish your squat hops. Challenge my choice. You do you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Option to go 10 and 10 here. Remember your control in the row. Embrace that challenge. Woo, squat hops, option to hold when you finish your hops. We're 30 seconds in. If you're done, option to hold. 20 seconds to go. Woo. 15 seconds to go. Finish line is coming. Mind over matter here. Dig in 10 seconds. Come on. Great work, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Safe. Home free. You have done it. Wow, tremendous work, team. Take a few deep breaths. You can take a couple steps around the room. Let's get into a stretch. For our stretch, we're going to start in a tabletop position. Set the right foot out to the side. Then we're going to drop the hips back onto the left heel. Take the right arm, reach diagonally across the body to about 11 o'clock. Press down. Find a stretch behind the right shoulder blade. Breathe to your hips. Whew. Let's start that over on the other side. So back at your tabletop, left foot out to the side, big 5 toes facing ahead. You may need to inch the right knee out a little bit for more of a stretch. Drop the hips back onto the heel. Take the left hand, reach diagonally to 1 o'clock. Press down. Drive some air down towards your hips. Back at tabletop, step the left foot outside the left hand. Kind of crown of the head sort of tracking forward towards the wall in front of you. Drop the elbow towards the ankle. Get a nice stretch in the back hip flexor, the groin. Breathe deep. Take the inside arm, open up to the ceiling. Get a nice stretch across the chest. Follow that hand with the eyes. Deep breath. And dropping the hips back on the heels, straighten out, hamstring stretch. Let's start over on the other side. Right foot steps outside the right hand, left knee stays down, crown of the head sort of tracking towards the wall in front, get long, inside elbow is reaching down towards the floor or the ankle. Be intentional about a couple deep breaths here. Take the inside arm, open up to the sky, reach long, find a stretch across the chest. Drop the hips back onto the heels, straighten out, hamstring stretch. Let's go right to a half kneeling position. So right knee is up, stack that right knee over the ankle, nice and long here. Let's take the left hand, reach up to the ceiling, just a slight rotation to the right. Feel a stretch in the hip flexor. So down here in the quad, hip flexor, side body. Couple deep breaths. Let's switch it over to the other side. Right knee down, or just vice versa. That same side arm is reaching up. Just a little bit of rotation towards the knee in front. Breathe deep. Let's go back to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Cat-cow. Inhale, look ahead towards the wall in front, chest comes up, and then exhale, curl at the spine, mid-back goes to the ceiling, take a look back at the knees, and repeat. Curl the toes, float the hips, look back at the feet, pedal out. One heel to the ground, bend the other knee, alternating side to side. Press both heels to the floor, chest to thighs. When you're ready, walk the hands to the toes, bend the knees, stand it up, and you can stretch what you need. Otherwise, you have done it. Tremendous work, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns. Stay well, stay strong, stay in touch, and we will see you next time. Farewell, team.